Hey everyone, and welcome to a bonus video, update video, information dump video. If you follow me on Twitter, which if you're subscribed, I honestly say you should because I post some really good stuff on there, but if you followed me on Twitter, you saw about a week ago, I dropped three drawn images of fan-made Pokemon that I created. I really didn't give an explanation to what they are or why I made them, and yeah, I really should, and that's what this video is going to do. But to explain why I created three Pokemon, I should give you an explanation to what they're for first. And to do that, I need to tell you about the fanfictions. If you've been with this channel since the early years of my channel, you know I wrote a Pokemon fanfiction, 2 actually, and I kind of left it at 2, and I've been always saying there's a third one coming, Well, there's actually 2 more coming, and possibly more depending on where I go with the 4th one. But the 3rd one is coming, I can promise you that. I am currently writing it now, and I'm going to be doing it in a visual novel style, so the chapters will be probably shorter, but you'll have many images to go along with them. But I was starting to think, I don't want to just end it with this. I want something to continue further, to continue on to something better. And that's when I created 3 Pokemon before you. These are starter Pokemon for a region that I've created called the Tajordo region. Name in progress, obviously. It's just a work in progress. Tajordo region. Tajordo. Tajordo. But, yes. I created these Pokemon because I want to create my own region. My own Pokemon generation, so to speak. That is what the 4th fanfiction will be. I plan on releasing the 3rd fanfiction, the one that will wrap up Dante's story, this fall, hopefully. And this one I'm doing, the most ambitious project I've ever taken hold of, should be coming out in 2019. Late 2019, or maybe by the summer of 2019. I can't promise when, because I am taking off more than I can chew, because I want to create 120 new Pokemon. That includes regional forms, but that does not include legendaries. And boy, did I plan on doing a handful of them, but that's for a later video. But back to talking about these 3 before you. Heliod, Sapathi, and Hutyan. They are my pride and joy so far. And I'll go in order, starting with Sapathi, then Heliod, then Hutyan. Sapathi, the elephant, obviously, and it seems to be one of the favorites. Sapathi and Hutyan are the favorites, I believe. But starting with Sapathi. I posted the Pokedex entry on my Twitter, but I will read it here. Sapathi, the bulb Pokemon. Sapathi and its evolutions are often revered as sacred Pokemon to some cultures of the world. The soft soil on Sapathi's back is rich with iron ore. They are often poached because of this. It is said in myths, when a Sapathi dies, the bulb on its tail grows into a tree that touches the heavens. Now, each of these starters, including Sapathi of course, they are based off world mythologies. Sapathi is based off both Indian and Middle Eastern mythology, a combining of both. In fact, it goes off a myth of the world elephants. They stand on the back of the world turtle and hold up the world. That is what I am going with for its final evolution. Which, it's a hinted at what its typing will be in the Pokedex entry. Yeah, but that's the main thing for Sapathi. Honestly, it's one of my favorites. I love the way it came out. It's adorable in my opinion, and I know some close friends love it as well. Now we move on to Hutyan. Hutyan, it can be pronounced either way. These are all the names. The way I made these names, I looked up certain words. Like take Sapathi for example. It's obviously sapling. But Hopthi, the Indian word for elephant, I used it and combined it with sapling to create Sapathi. All these words are very done in a similar way. Like Hutyan, it is the ancient Egyptian word for Thoth, and the Arabic word for water. Because Hutyan is based off the sacred ibis, of the African sacred ibis, which I'm also inspiring it with ancient Egyptian mythology. And its Pokedex entry reads, Hutyan, the waiting Pokemon. Hutyin is a flightless bird, so they spend most of their early years running and hiding from predators. Their legs are extremely strong from this, and they often use them to fight over their known water attacks. Hutyin tend to be shyer than other Pokemon and need a vigilant trainer to bring out their potential. It's obvious what typing this is going to be in the end anyways, from the Pokedex entry. But I love the eye on this one. Eyes, of course. The other side has an eye, of course. But this was also very hard. This was the hardest starter I had to create, because this went from... It was originally a fish, based off the beta fish. But the design I had, I decided I'm going to use that for a completely separate Pokemon, because I just fell in love with this design of an elephant fish from the Nile River with the sun disk on its head. I'm like, I'm going to use that for another Pokemon. And I thought Hippo. Hippo would work for the typing I want to go with and for the Egyptian mythology motif. But I couldn't draw a Hippo if my life depended on it. I ended up creating a very adorable body. I just couldn't get the head to work, so I will be using the body for a future Pokemon as well. So I thought, what else could I do? That's when the Sacred Ibis came to my mind, and it works so well I wanted. And this is... I went with, for all of these, I actually went with a more simplistic approach to all of them. Instead of being flashy anime, I wanted both to be grounded in reality, but also cartoonish. I tried to capture the feel of Gen 1 and 2, but with the inspirations from later gens. Which brings us to Helios, which is my first starter I created. And my personal favorite, but that's also the weakest one because I created this. This was my first one I created. Heliote, the Dawnfowl Pokemon. Once thought to be a Pokemon of myth, a herd was found on a remote island off the coast of Alola. The herd was relocated to Tajardo, where they thrived and became a popular Pokemon amongst trainers during their journey. Despite the spat, mane, and tail looking like fire, they are just Heliote's hair. What I wanted to insinuate with this design is the ruby on its forehead. That's where it gets the source of fire from. But I don't say that in the Pokedex, and it's kind of confusing. I didn't want to just create another Rapidash or another Ponyta. I tried my hardest not to, and I think I succeeded. But the evolutions, though, I know will vastly differ from that, because the evolutions are themed around Greek mythology. Both the pony, it's Ponyta. It's a fire horse, obviously, for the first one. The second is a unicorn, and the final form is an alicorn, which they are all going to be based off of the horses that pull the sun across the sky of who help Helios. That's Roman mythology. I forget the Greek god of the sun. It might be Helios, actually. I don't know. But that's what I'm going for with these. I will be working on a new Pokemon very soon, the first regional form. And I will announce it here. This regional form will be of Magikarp and Gyarados, but they won't be specific to Johtoian regional form. These are going to be deep sea forms. The reason why I'm creating this first is because I need it for my third fanfiction, because I mentioned it there, and Violet actually will have one. The typing will be Water Dark for both Gyarados and Magikarp, but do not worry, because I do plan on the Mega Evolution. That's what I was thinking about. The Mega Evolution would be Water Dragon. I just have this idea. I just hope I do it right, but I'm going to film the creation of that. Well, not the creation, the coloring of it. Creation takes days. Coloring only takes a couple hours, which I can then speed up to like a million miles an hour and just put in all a 10-minute video for you guys. But I hope this video gives some clarification of where the fanfictions are and what will be coming with the channel in the next coming year and a half. I'm really excited this because I want this to lead up to Pokemon 2019. I want it to be finished before Pokemon 2019 drops. But yeah, I hope you're looking forward to this. Which one of these starters is your favorite? Do you love Heliote, Sapthi, or Hutyin? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm really curious to see what people love. But yeah, let me know that. And if you want to stay up to date with all these things, I'll be posting everything on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. It's at the Black Phoenix. Most of the vowels are taken out. But if you want a direct link, the link's down in the description below. As well as some other fun links straight to my channel and to my previous video uploaded. You can become an Ember of the Phoenix by subscribing and following me on Twitter. By doing that, you'll never miss when a video goes live, and I post more than just this on Twitter. I recently got into a big fight on Twitter. I came out victorious. I shouldn't brag about that, but I am. But yes, with all that said, this has been Black Phoenix with the Secret Project Unrevealed. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.